Hello, my friends. Welcome to math class. We are going to do 3 different things this week. Today, we're going to concentrate on perimeter. We're going to do a couple different pages. Perimeter just means that we're going to figure out the outside of a shape using their measurements, and we're going to add them all together. So you've seen the Study Jams video where they multiply, which you could do. If there's the same number, you could go around and just add all the different numbers to the shape and get the perimeter that way. So I'm just going to show you a couple different shape sizes, and then I'll tell you what you need to do for work, okay? So first things first is I'm going to do a rectangle. Let's say that this was 8 inches and the side was 3 inches. Okay, so in order to find the perimeter, so perimeter, I see the word rim in there, which means the rim of something is the outside of something. So that's the perimeter. So you just have to be exposed to it before you guys go to 4th grade. So like they showed us in the video, they don't actually label the other sides on a rectangle. And they don't do that because the opposite sides, remember, are the same length. So I know if that's 8 inches, I know that this is 8 inches. I also know that if this is 3 inches on this side, the opposite side is also going to be 3 inches. Okay? Now, in order to find the perimeter, I have to add all those numbers together. So try adding them all up first. So if I have 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3, then I'm going to add that all up. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 3 more is 19, plus 3 more, 20, 21, 22. So the perimeter should be 22 inches long. Or what you could do is, how many 8s do you see? 2. So you could say 8 times 2 equals 16. How many 3s do you see? 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. And then you just need to add that together to get your perimeter. So if I add those together, 6 plus 6 is 12, carry the 1, 22 inches. I'm still getting the same. Some of your brains might work this way, where you're just going to add all the numbers together. Some of you can multiply and make sure you're multiplying by the number 2 because there's 2 numbers here, and by 2 because there's 2 numbers here. And then you're going to get the same answer, okay? Again, remember, all of your examples of how to do this is going to be on your reteaching page, just to give you those examples as well. Okay, so that's how to do a rectangle. A square, all the sides are the same length in a square. So let's say that this was 5 feet. Okay, they're going to give you different units. So let's say this is 5 feet. Well, what do I know about a square? I know that a square has all the exact same size lengths. So if there's 5 on one side, there's going to be 5 all the way around my square, because all the sizes, remember each length, and we've just did this, all the lengths of the square are exactly the same size. They're not going to give it to you, you're just going to have to know that. Now there's 2 ways, again, you can do this. How many 5s do I see? I see 4. So I can say 5 times 4, which equals 20. Or if I want to just go about it the adding way, I'm going to say 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And when I add that together, 5, 10, 15, 20, I'm getting 20 feet again. So it doesn't matter which way you choose to do it. You can either multiply times 4, because there's 4 5s there and we know how to multiply, or we know that perimeter you need to add all of the sides together. Okay? So you'll see that. You'll see a triangle. Okay, This is an equilateral triangle. We know that equilateral triangles mean that all the lengths of the triangle are the same. And it actually looks better in the book than my drawing because their sides are equal. But they're only going to label one side again. But what do I know about this equilateral triangle is all sides are equal. So if this is 2 inches, this is 2 inches, this is 2 inches. So how many 2's do I have? 2 times 3 equals 6. Or I can add it up and do 2 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 6. Don't forget the units. 6 inches. And you're getting the same answer whether you multiply or you add. You can only do that with shapes that have the same numbers. Okay? So I'm also going to have you practice with shapes that are different kinds of shapes, but you still can find the perimeter just by adding. So let's say I had this shape that kind of looks like home plate. If I can, what a great drawer I am. Okay, so it kind of looks like home plate, like we're sliding into home base here. And let's say this is 4 feet. This side looks the same, that's 4 feet. This down here is 8 feet. This over here is 3 feet. And so this would be 3 feet, okay? So this time you can choose to multiply the numbers that are the same. You just say how many there are around it. So if I do 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, and I'm going to add that together. 8 plus 4 plus 4, because those are 2 8s, is 16, plus 3 more is 19, plus 3 more is 22. So that's the perimeter. You just have to add them, all the sides. That's it. Or you could take 3 times 2, because I see it there twice. I see 4 twice. That's 8, and then 8 feet. So I'm going to do 8 plus 8, which is 16, plus another 6, which is 22. Same number as the last one from before. Okay, so you're just practicing. All you're doing is adding every single side. Or you could take a shortcut and use your multiplication skills. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, have fun.